Good news. Head CT doesn't show any signs of a stroke.
So he's gonna be okay, right?
I cannot believe how much you've grown up in 5 years. She's not Emily.
Ashley, my girlfriend. New life, new adventures. Ashley, meet Jim.
It's good to meet you.
So this arm thing, does that mean his leukemia's back?
I checked blood counts and blood cell morphologies. Everything is normal.
So these blood tests, it means it's not cancer for sure.
He said I'm fine.
So what do you think it is?
Hopefully something innocuous. There's a doctor I can speak to who's great at diagnosing...
What?
Sorry, that cold sore, how long have you had that?
2 weeks, I'm sorry. I got the call, I didn't have time to cover it up.
What is it, Jim?
That cold sore is caused by a virus. Assuming you guys kiss, the virus could transfer, infect your spine, and cause the paralysis. It's a disease called transverse myelitis.
And is that good news or bad news?
It's great news. I'll get you a room and start you on acyclovir. What's going on?
It's his foot now.
It's nothing.
It's not nothing.
I just started getting a little tingling feeling in my foot.
Is that bad?
Ashley, it's gonna be okay.
It might mean his foot fell asleep. It might mean nothing. Could you give us a few minutes?
Why can't you tell me?
Because you're making him nervous. Just give us a few minutes, okay? Does this mean that it's not the disease you thought it was?
It means the medicine I gave you is not working. I just might have to hit it harder. I'm gonna add ribavirin to your treatment.
Jim, are you sure that this isn't a recurrence?
So the brave face is just for Ashley.
She's young, she's terrified, she's not really equipped.
Don't worry. Once you've had cancer, recurrence is your biggest fear. I get it. I've looked at this thing every which way there is. That's not what's happening here.
Can you call my daughter and ask her to come down?
You can't do it?
She hasn't exactly been talking to me since I got together with Ashley. I'd really like her to be here.
Of course. Exactly how serious does it have to be to justify you coming to see your father? No, I'm sorry. I'd rather you regretted coming than regretted not coming. Thanks, Emily.
So when will he be able to move his arm again?
Should be soon. Started smoking again?
No.
What does that mean? Is it bad that he's coughing?
Hi, Dad.
Hey.
Alyssa, hey. I didn't know you were coming.
I was at Mom's house when Dr. Wilson called.
I can go if it's gonna be weird.
No, stay. It's fine.
Hi.
How are you?
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. Not a big fan of this coughing, though.
He must be Ashley.
Hi. Hey, are you okay? Do you think this cold sore thing could have caused this?
No. Whatever's causing this is affecting more than his nerves. I need a crash cart in here! Don't you guys have a dying Mexican crooner to attend to?
He isn't dying anymore. Found out he was on a popcorn diet, eating 10 bags of microwave popcorn a day. Huffing the fumes scarred his lungs.
Wow, that's very strange. Where's House?
Performing his ritual hiding from Cuddy to avoid getting a new case dance. It's sort of a jazz fusion type of thing.
He's probably eating lunch in the morgue. I can page him to your office if you want.
Actually, maybe it would be better if I talked to you guys alone. House and I have a bet about one of my patients. You guys mind making him $100 poorer? 43-year-old male in remission from leukemia presents with left arm paralysis and trouble breathing.
I assume House's money is on cancer.
Thanks, that's very helpful.
Subdural hematoma would explain...
CT ruled it out. I thought it was TM, so I started him on antivirals, but he got worse.
Bacterial infection?
Bacteria would move much faster than this. He'd be dead already.
Could be fungal.
Fungal infection would explain his breathing problem, but not his unable to move his arm problem.
Actually, if Aspergillus fungus balls took root in his lungs and spread to his spine, it would explain both. Thanks. The treatment involves riddling the infected area with BB-sized pellets of antifungal meds.
I assume you don't just load up the 12 gauge and pepper me with birdshot.
No, we have a slightly more humane delivery system, but we do have to open you up. It is surgery, and like any operation, there are risks.
What do you think, honey?
I don't know. I mean, is surgery really such a good idea? He just seems so sick. You should do whatever you think is best.
Is this the only way to go after this thing?
Because of the rapid progression, I don't think we have time to test or try IVs.
And he's strong enough to endure anesthesia?
Definitely.
I want you there during the surgery.
Of course.
You gotta do it.
Good. Dr. Chase will be in here soon to get you set for the OR. Procedure should take about an hour. I'll be observing the entire time.
Thanks. Maybe it'd be better if you stay with Ashley. She's more scared than I am.
Well, she's... at her age, she's not supposed to be dealing with issues of life and death.
Wasn't what I was planning when I went after.
Why did you leave Melissa?
We got married young. I'm not sure.
You have acute lymphoblastic leukemia, ALL.
So, it is a recurrence?
No, it's different. It's a second leukemia, probably caused by the chemotherapy we gave him 5 years ago.
That's why you didn't see it. Maybe they can rename it ironic leukemia.
This is not the end. Tests show that the cancer is limited to your brain. That's good news.
How can cancer in his head be good news?
The blood-brain barrier separates the blood in your head from the blood in your body. Keeps the cancer bottled up. We can go for a cure.
So give me the numbers. What are we looking at?
90% chance of cure.
Really? What if we're in the 10%?
Steady decline, but 6 months of a good quality life.
Does he have to go through another bone marrow transplant?
No. Chemotherapy. We can go at this with drugs alone.
When do we get started?
We begin by surgically planting a shunt so we can get the drugs directly into your brain. I already booked the OR.
You're the only one who can make cancer sound like good news.
We get it out of your head and you walk out of here. Paralysis gone and cancer-free. We also need you to sign a healthcare proxy. If something goes wrong in surgery, someone needs to be appointed to make decisions for you.
What are the chances of that happening?
Very remote.
I think maybe Melissa should be my proxy.
What? No.
Coming through.
Hal's got a new case.
Revised OR schedule. Sorry, Wilson, had to bump you. It's not like your guy's bleeding out of his eyes.
House, your guy's not bleeding out of his eyes
The nurse
either.
who books the OR thinks he is.
Your case is no more urgent than mine.
You're way more patient.
It's okay. You can talk about the paperwork in the prep area.
You trust her more than me.
About this, yes. You've been through the good stuff, but Melissa's been to hell and back with me. She gives me the best shot of getting through this.
You still love her.
Don't be silly. I love you. Please, don't make this into more than it is.